Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. Hi everybody that's returning. Today is a pivotal moment because of the background. This will be the last time, well, it'll probably be one more video after this because I'm shooting 2 in a day, but this will basically be the last time you guys see me in this setting because you guys know that I am moving. And you probably are tired of me mentioning it, but I'm so excited to move, so I'm going to keep on mentioning it. By the title of this video, you guys are here for me to discuss why I quit diet culture, how I went from keto to low carb to I really don't give a F, okay? Because I'm just so anti-diet culture at this point. So I am going to explain how I went from being keto and low carb to now I am embracing a lifestyle of intuitive eating. Basically guys, in a nutshell, for me, diets always encouraged binge eating. And diets also basically destroyed my relationship with food, and it already agitated the anxiety that I already had. So I'm gonna make a bulletproof point list of why I'm anti-diet culture, but first I do want to address how I transitioned from keto or low carb to the lifestyle that I have now. So I started keto, like dibbling and dabbling in it around 2017. 2017, I never really stuck with it. I kind of was introduced to it in 2017 and I kind of like meddled in a little bit, but I didn't start going hardcore like keto until last year. Actually, it's almost a year ago, so around July 2018 is when I was like hardcore keto, and I started to introduce it on my channel. You guys really liked it, and that's just what happened. I'm not even sure what motivated me to do keto or how I initially like found out about it. I can't remember, but even when I was super small, I never thought that I was small, and I've always been like skinny fat. So even when I was smaller, so to speak, I always thought I was kind of fat because I was fat as a child, and I never really, you know, noticed any weight changes in my form. And even when I was skinny again, I was skinny fat. I always had like a little stomach. I'll have my weight transformation video on the side here if you can check that out if you want to. I've always struggled with the image of myself, I guess, so to speak. I've never been like just completely unhappy with how I look, but people have always made comments towards me being too big or too small or whatever, and it would cause me to take, I guess, notice to how I look and then start to critique myself. So for whatever reason last year, I felt like, hey girl, let's try this diet or whatever. You know, we're gonna try to like drop some weight, I guess. So what attracted me to keto is the fact that I've always been a meat eater. I don't really care for snacks. Like, I'm not the girl who has problems eating cookies and chips and stuff. My problem is hamburgers and french fries because I just really like meals. So basically this diet was saying, hey, you can eat as much of the heavy stuff that you like burgers, just take the freaking bun off, and you can have all the fatty stuff that you like. It's fine. We encourage it. And I think that's what hooked me on the keto diet or whatever, or what got me so intrigued in it. It's all basically all the stuff they told you that was bad. It's alright, you can have it for this diet. So I was full-fledged into it, not even knowing my reasons why, and not addressing anything like any relationship, or not addressing any like nutritional facts. So fun fact that I love to mention now, that I know I'm very aware of, is that calories are king, and I don't care what diet you're on, you will not lose weight if you are not in a calorie deficit. You will not gain weight if you're not in a calorie surplus, and your weight cannot stay the same if the calories aren't equal or maintenance level, so to speak. So me basically ignoring that fact, because I've always been like anti-counting calories, always. I thought that was just stupid and it was never that serious. I jumped full-fledged into keto, a diet that's so fat-based, not caring about calories, and I ended up gaining weight because I was eating a heck ton of calories. I mentioned before in the why I quit keto video that I would literally sit and have like a pound of ground beef for dinner. And I'm not saying that anybody's fault or anybody told me to do that, but I was just so focused on the, oh my God, I can have any meat and fat, just don't eat the carbs are the enemy. I had that mindset so full-fledged that I ignored everything else that was pretty much common knowledge, like don't eat a freaking pound of ground beef in one sitting, child. So anyway, that was me. I kept trying all different kind of foods because I was just so like hooked on the line and sinker of keto. So I spent a heck of a money trying like keto approved ice cream and all these keto products, and it was just a mess, child. And then because I do like stuff like donuts and french fries, I convinced myself that it was okay if I had that on the weekends. And because I restricted myself so heavily during the week, the weekends became an all-out binge-a-thon. Like I would literally binge on the food, again ignoring calories, ignoring the fact that I already had 3 donuts. I'm gonna eat this burger and fry as well. So it just did not give me the education that I needed to live a healthier lifestyle. So I want to speak again about binging. It was a point when for whatever reason, I had fast food a day or whatever, and I was like, you know what, you should just take this whole week to eat what you want and go back to keto. I mentioned this before, and like you guys, I would literally just keep eating and I couldn't stop myself from eating. Hence, I would go to like Chipotle, then Panera Bread, then McDonald's, and I could be in the line for McDonald's and be like, you don't even want this, you're not even hungry. But for whatever reason, I physically could not leave the line, and I would buy the food and still eat it, because it was just like, I know you don't really want it and you're not really hungry, but sis, if you don't eat this now, it's now or never, because keto is next week. And this is my problem mostly with diet culture, is that it just encourages unhealthy binge eating habits because you're restricting yourself so much, and it's just really not that serious. Depending on what you want to do, because anti-diet culture does not mean anti-lose weight, okay? It's very simple. Calories in, calories out. All the other diet BS that they're selling you is exactly what it is. It's to sell you something, to have a reason that you should buy this product or follow this trend so we can make money. That's what I honestly believe, which is why I am just totally anti-diet culture. But I'm not saying like, oh, just eat what you want and don't nobody care, just why are you trying to lose weight. Like that's not what we're doing here. This is not what we're doing here. It's just you don't need to follow a very restricted diet to accomplish any goals you may have, whether it's maintaining, gaining, or losing weight. Point blank and period. Okay, so here are my bulletproofs as to why I'm so anti-diet culture, and I have decided to dedicate my whole entire YouTube channel to spreading awareness. So first of all, I do want to say that thinness does not equal fitness. I have lost 10 pounds since I have totally ditched keto. And again, that's really just because I stopped binging on stuff and having these up and downs with food. There's really nothing more than that. I've also been going to the gym consistently since about February. I will tell you that at the beginning of February, I could not do 5 to 10 minutes of cardio without feeling like totally swiped. And now I can do 20 up to 30 minutes and sometimes even longer, and it doesn't bother me. I can actually run up a flight of stairs without being out of breath. Am I the thinnest thing you ever saw? Absolutely not. But I can tell you that I've never really been this healthy in my life. So again, thinness does not equal fitness. Just because you see a thin person does not mean that they're healthy and they're fit. Just because you've seen a person that you think is overweight or too big does not mean that they're unhealthy or they're not fit. Your weight is just what your body weighs. That's pretty much it. Losing weight does not equal happiness. Again, I've been pretty small and I've never felt as happy as I feel now at this present time. Happiness absolutely has nothing to do with your weight. It just doesn't. If you think it does, you got some issues that you need to address. I promise you, sis. It's too many other factors in life for weight to just guarantee you absolute happiness. As soon as I get down to that 150, girl, I'm gonna be so happy. It's gonna be something else that's bothering you, because the problem is you're not being 150. The problem is why you're trying to get to 150 so bad. You need to address that. A weight on a scale is not going to be the magic number to make everything go right in your life. Also, diet culture tends to promise us a body that is just not attainable, okay? I don't care how much you diet and exercise. For you, for certain individuals, certain body types are just not going to be feasible. We are not meant to all be one size or one weight. We are not all meant to have a big booty. We're not all meant to have a six-pack abs. We're not all meant to have perky breasts. Look, child, we always gonna be who we are. And I'm not saying that you can't tweak or make, changes to get you something that you want. But I promise you that what you're searching for, especially if it's on Instagram, is not gonna come from a diet, okay? Probably not. Probably not. I'm not saying you can't improve yourself with exercise and nutrition, because you can, But what they telling you, you put on this weight trainer and you eat and you drink this tea, you gonna look like this, they lying. So all in all, those are the main reasons why I'm anti-diet culture, and also more into how I went from actually being so diet culture into this is a bunch of bull. When I realized that following a certain diet was causing me to binge and have anxiety about food, whereas I wouldn't even want to go out to eat with my boyfriend because I was afraid if I didn't have enough discipline to freaking follow this certain diet, it was just way too much, and I couldn't even remember why I wanted to diet in the first place. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the video, I actually gained weight from trying to diet because of the back and forth with the binging and the restricting. So I'm glad to be free from that and have food freedom, and it's been working out great for me actually. I'm going to have an intuitive playlist that I'm going to have here where I'll talk all about intuitive eating and food freedom, but that does wrap up my video for today, guys. I hope you guys took some useful information from this. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them down below. I'll do my best to answer them, or if I need to make a follow-up video, which I probably will be about like how you can be anti-diet and still lose weight, because you can do it. I've been doing it. I will definitely give you guys that video if you want to let me know. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.